Hey everyone, I made over this tray for a Western event that I was in over the weekend because I thought I was going to be out of town, but lo and behold, I didn't go. So I just turned this into a little short video. I had this huge, ginormous oval-shaped tray. I painted it with 2 coats of an off-white chalk paint, covering up all those pretty little painted flowers. And after letting it dry, I decided I was going to add this another huge rub-on transfer from Prima that one of my fans had sent me. I had to place it, and I had to kind of score it with my fingers and then cut it to get it to lay correctly. And it actually ended up fitting the tray really, really wonderfully. It was a Western event, so that's why I chose this big rub-on transfer. I think this is an old Prima transfer, so I'm not sure where you can find it at, but you just press it on, and taking the burnishing stick, I just rubbed it on and then just slowly peeled it back until the image came out onto the painted tray. As you can see, some of my paint did stick after I put a top coat down before the transfer, but you can't really see it after you get the transfer on there. So as you can see, it just lines up perfectly, and then you want to take that second piece, just line it up. I was a little off on the sides after I placed it, but I wasn't too worried about that because I had plans for the side, and I ended up putting a jute rope all the way around. So once you get that second one peeled off, I just kept working it in and then peeling it off. Peeling it towards me seemed to be the best because I wanted to keep those edges nice and clean. Looking fabulous so far. I had that one tiny little piece left there at the bottom. And again, just using my burnishing tool, peeled that right off. And after you get your transfer down and all the air bubbles worked out, I went over it with a coat of triple thick Duraclear mix to give it a nice shine. And then I took some black enamel paint and mixed in some red metallic paint to give it this really beautiful burnished brown color to pull out the darker parts of the horse. I painted that on, and then I used some antique gold rub and buff to highlight the edges of the tray and the raised detail along the outside. And then I glued on with hot glue a medium-sized jute rope all the way around for that Western flair. In the end, I did take a totally dazzled star and pin it to the cowboy's chest.